Today we're making Mr. Miyagi hot dogs as inspired by Sam the Cooking Guy, who has his own YouTube channel. Make sure to check that out. It's where I get a lot of ideas, and he says he likes it when people make his food, and this one caught my eye, so I'm really gonna make it. These are not props. I typically wear these all day, every day, except when I'm filming. So this is not a prop to look more like Sam the Cooking Guy, although it kind of does make me look more like him. He created this hot dog for a charity called No Kid Hungry in conjunction with the Doghouse restaurant chain in Southern California. Good cause. It's another thing that stood out to me as I wanted to make these. So let's do this. Full disclosure, I made these earlier because I don't want to film no cooking disaster. So I wanted to make sure I knew what I was doing. But let's get started. First thing we're gonna do is get the caramelized onions started because those by far take the longest. That's about 20 minutes or so. So let's get working on that. Here we go. All right, today's first beer of the day, brought to you by Obvious Choice, Sam the Cooking Guy. Have I mentioned yet that this is a really good beer? So yeah, thanks Sam for the inspiration. It's always nice to find a channel where you see someone who's doing what you like to do and they're just a normal guy. They're not putting on airs, they're not playing a character, they're just being themselves. And I can get with Sam. He swears a little bit. I like to swear a little bit. Way better cook than I am, but he gets me inspired. You know, I've always looked at this, you know, me doing these cooking videos as a vehicle to just sort of crack wise, try to learn how to film stuff and have a good time. So thanks to Sam for all the inspiration, and I would be remiss if I didn't say thanks to my nephew, who originally referred me to Sam the Cooking Guy, who then got me sort of doing this type of video into the other stuff I was already doing. So cheers to you, Sam. Every time. It's just sort of not orgasmic, but in that realm. Oh, so good. Let's check them onions. Did I mention I already made these hot dogs earlier? So the tempura batter is already made. It's 1 egg, 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of water mixed up. And we're gonna do this into the oil. Pretty simple. Now I've seen Sam talk about putting beer into the tempura. I ain't putting no Pliny in the batter. Too important. All right, let's go do this. right, and there it is. Let's give this thing shut. Let me go this end. That's legitimately good. What? That's legitimately good. The caramelized onions, sweet roll. Oh, I don't think I'll ever buy a hot dog bun again. I'm gonna go sweet Hawaiian roll every time. Wow. All of it. The crumbles, the caramelized onions. The pliny. That is really, really good. All right, folks. If you learned something, if you had a good time, hit the subscribe button, give us a follow, and do more of this stuff. Thanks to Sam the Cooking Guy for the inspiration and the recipes. Have a good week, everybody. I don't want to do this anymore.